All right, so here's a super fast overview of all of these tools. Here are my slides over here on the left-hand side. Essentially what I had people do was I gave them the three tools here down at the bottom, and then I had them explore each of them and do like a little modified jigsaw, but putting their information on Padlet. So I think Padlet is far and away the best of all of these. You do have to pay for it. Like there's some free versions of it, but in my opinion, it is worth it if teachers are going to be going for it there. Canva is free for educators. FigJam, I think, is free, and Miro, I think, is partially free for educators. So these are kind of in descending order of I think this is the most powerful, and then kind of working your way down there. They're all great. And have their ups and downs. So I don't know what any of the downs are from Padlet other than the pay thing. So I'm gonna go to my Padlet backpack, but Padlet.com will get you there. I'm gonna go to Make. They'll have like blank sandbox up here, and you can see those examples. That's the whiteboard feature. You will notice that if I click on Sandbox, it looks almost exactly like Jamboard. Like, I mean, this thing is like a Jamboard clone. Instead of over here on the top, you have over here on the left-hand side. So those are your different pages. And then what's nice about Padlet is you have all these other features built in here from Padlet. So I can find GIFs and drop them in here. I don't know what this is, and I can manipulate this and move this thing. Ah, that was adorable. I can draw, I can write text, I can put in shapes, I can put in my different colored sticky notes. This, I mean, is literally Padlet, or literally Jamboard. Literally Jamboard, which was kind of garbage anyway. So this to me, oh, what? Cool. I have not used this a ton. It's amazing. Padlet sandboxes are the way to go. You can do all these different things here. We can change the backgrounds. You can upload pictures. You can, I mean, it's like, look at this. All these different things you can put on here. Fantastic. So that's Padlet. The next one I had here was Canva. So again, that's canva.com, free for educators. I have a paid account through the ESD. So sorry, I don't know what this is. I'm going to pause the video. That was wild. I don't know what that was. I don't see anything different really here. Doesn't matter. Okay, so when I get into Canva, again, teachers, if you go to like Canva teachers, like if you just Google that, Canva for education, they can get a free teacher account, which has some upgraded features on there. If I come here to Whiteboard, then I have this interactive whiteboard where I can do all sorts of cool stuff. I can put in little design templates here where I can then edit these things, which is super cool. You have all these different elements here. One of the things that I do think is a little bit tricky about Canva is it's not as user-friendly. It's amazing. It can do amazing things. It can be unbelievable, and sometimes we get sucked in with those things and go, oh my gosh, look at all these cool things it can do. You don't need it to do all of those things until you've been using it for a while. Again, that's where Padlet, I think, excels. Relatively simple, but still has a ton of tools. So Canva, you've got all these different things here. You can invite people. Fantastic. The next one I had here for you was FigJam. So I think it's actually Figma. So what you create are FigJams from Figma. So I'm just going to single sign in here. I don't use this one a whole ton, but if I go to create new FigJam board, then I've got all these different features here. I can drop things in, do cool stuff, put in tables, add rows, add columns. Yeah, I mean, whoa, that was pretty sweet. Yeah, no, I mean, FigJam rules. I think it's pretty good for little kids, for youngers, but you know, by no means is it going to be. Oh yeah, I can infinitely zoom out. Look at this. Oh, and then I can zoom in. Super cool. I'm just holding the control button and scrolling. And then they've got all these other things in here where you can add in stickers, you can take pictures, super cool stuff. And the last one was Miro. So Miro.com. It is also a single sign-on. There's a free version for teachers. I always put this one last because I think it has the highest ceiling, except for maybe Canva. Like, it's going to look a lot like Canva. Notice here's your free versus paid portion here. Like, you can do a decent amount of stuff with the free stuff. And I do also think like it's free for teachers. Like a portion of it is free for teachers. These are the different things that I've done here. If I just go to create a new board, there's all these different templates I can use to get started. But then, I mean, this looks a lot like Canva did. Oh, I don't want templates. I thought that was something different. I've got my stuff here. Super cool, right? So then I can put in, no, stop clicking on that, Stefan. You do this. Put that here. Connect that. Ooh. Kind of cool. All right. Those are the three. Again, I think Padlet is the best. If you're thinking of one to encourage teachers to use, I'd be saying Padlet. Kids are familiar with Padlet. Teachers are typically familiar with Padlet. It's the most user-friendly. It's the most functional. The real downside there is Padlet is not free, and I don't think it's crazy cheap either. View plans. I mean, $100 a year is not the worst. $10 a month. That's not terrible for, like, I'd be going for this unlimited thing or you know, yeah, it's not that much more. So I do think that's worth it. If you can get districts on board to be purchasing things in bulk or for backpacks, that's fantastic. And if there's anything I can do to help or support that, please let me know.